फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।
Hello everyone, you're watching Cricket Next. I'm Sharma. There is big update on the T20 ODI test squad for the upcoming South Africa series. That's India versus South Africa starting from 10th of December. Now there are latest updates about Sanju Samson returning to the team, Shreyas Iyer and Suryakumar Yadav being rested for the series, and a lot more. Let's hear it out from Keshwar Nivasra, Network 18 Group Sports Editor, Taos Rizvi and Jamie Alder. Hello, Srini. Hello, Taos and Jamie. Jamie, there are no official updates around the squad. BCCI hasn't released the squad yet, but we are getting key updates on this, that Rohit Sharma will lead in T20s, KL Rahul in ODIs, Sky and Shreyas will be rested in ODIs, Sanju Samson will return in ODIs, Rajat Patidar will be selected for ODIs. If this all is true, how do you see each and everything here listed on screen?
Yeah, I think it'd be premature to say with any authority on what's happening until we get it. So let's just presume that whatever's on our screens is the truth. Rohit Sharma to lead in T20s, was it his choice? Has he been pressurized? We don't know. These are the two questions I would like to know if indeed he's been there, because we know that he's not played a T20I since November 10th, and Hardik Pandya, the regular captain who's going to be leading the team in the future, is not there. So I'm not sure whether this is just a stopgap appointment, whether it's a knee-jerk appointment. They're probably the selectors have probably been swayed by how brilliantly he's been batting in the last 2 months. Asia Cup की बात करें और One Day World Cup के बारे में बात करें. But is this just for now? Is this with an eye on June 2024? I don't know, and I like to wait to see final details. Or कौन था? Apparently KL Rahul is leading the one-day team. If that's true, that just makes why is Rohit Sharma not captaining in one days and captaining T20s? Does that mean he's moved on from one days? I don't know what's happening there. Sanju Samson is back in one days. Not sure what's going on there. Is Sky been rested? Sky been dropped? See, we speak of Samson and his biggest fan shows up. I'm just not sure how, until we get something, I don't know how deep we should go in our analysis. But over to the others.
Actually, I believe we have Sahil Malhotra there. We got all these updates from our Cricket Next correspondent, Sahil Malhotra. Sahil will be telling us all the updates right now. Sahil, what's the latest update? We haven't received any official update on the squad. You tell us what's happening there.
So first thing was Rahul Dravid was there. He was part of the BCCI review meeting with BCCI secretary, BCCI treasurer, BCCI vice president. All three were in attendance when that review meeting took place shortly from now. Rahul has now exited the premises. He's no longer there. He has left. I think he was rushing into the cab probably to catch the next flight back home. But he was tight-lipped on his contract extension, tenure of the contract. He said that he hasn't signed anything yet. He's still awaiting formal paperwork to be initiated, so that is going to be done soon. And the reports are suggesting that he'll stay on till the T20 World Cup at least. But the coach was in no mood to confirm any development like that. So that is one thing which developed, and there are conflicting reports coming up right now with regards to Rohit Sharma's participation, whether he'll be actually there for the T20 series against South Africa. So let's just wait for the official word on that. But what I am hearing with some conviction is the fact that there's no place for Cheteshwar Pujara and Ajinkya Rahane in the Test squad, and there's a likelihood that Shreyas Iyer will be making his return to the scheme of things in red ball cricket. He has been away from red ball cricket for quite some time after that back injury, so he's likely to make that return. Also, a big positive is seeing the likes of Rajat Patidar and Sanju Samson being discussed at length when it comes to ODI selection. So some way forward on that front. Rajat Patidar, yes, he has been a consistent performer, has been doing well, but he got injured during the IPL last time, missed a lot of cricket, but is back for MP now, scoring runs in the Vijayazare Trophy and back in the reckoning for the ODI setup. And the other thing which we heard was KL Rahul is likely to lead in ODIs. And now that is going to be an interesting development if KL ends up leading the side in ODIs. So yes, KL is back in the captaincy mix now, to surprise of many. And Jamie did call it out yesterday that, we won't be surprised that KL will be back in the captaincy scheme of things. So that is pretty much on the cards. But yes, let's wait for the official word. But this is what I've gathered from the mood around here, officials coming up and down. So a lot of things are happening, and as usual, the lobby is buzzing as always. So I'll bring you more updates, but let's just wait for the official thing to come. And the suspense
Yeah.
around Rohit leading the side kind of still continues. Whether he'll be there for the T20, because some are saying that he's holidaying in the UK, whether he'll be able to make it in time for the South Africa series, because the team will be leaving on 6th of December for the T20
Yes.
series. So, and
Yeah.
also the also the big development is that the India A squad is also likely to be announced. So before the Test series, India A will play a preparatory test matches of sorts, 4-day games. So for that, I think the ODI players who will be rested from the ODIs will probably be playing those red ball matches to be ready for the Test series. Because see, in all fairness, these ODI matches are not of any consequence at all. Because अभी कुछ ऐसा ODI में there is nothing to look forward
Yeah.
to. Test series is important. It's a new Test championship cycle which is underway. So Test series is being given a lot of importance, and that is why you will see a lot of regular faces probably playing that India A game before the Test series actually starts against South Africa.
Okay. Sahil, any update on Virat Kohli? Because yesterday we came across reports that he won't be playing the white ball series. So any update around Virat Kohli?
He's very unlikely for both T20s and ODIs, but yes, he's very much in the mix when it comes to the India A game. So he'll likely be there for the India A game before the Test series, but he's very unlikely for both T20s and ODIs.
Okay. And Sahil, by when we should expect the official announcement?
That's $1 million question, but I don't have an answer for that. The high tea is underway right now at the second or third
11
floor probably.
PM.
So
11 PM.
नहीं,
That's what the
11
11 PM. Usually they send it at 11 PM.
मैं आज जल्दी आ जाएगा 4 बजे से मीटिंग चालू है 3 बजे से
No, it will come in
कितना
half
बात
an hour.
या इट विल कम
आधे एक घंटे में के अंदर अभी आ जाएगा. I don't think they
Yeah.
can't.
Okay. Okay. So that's that. Sahil, any other important updates?
I'll log in the moment I hear anything yet. I'll just go back inside because people are coming up and down. So I'll just catch hold of
Okay.
people, try to understand
Yeah,
what's
sure.
happening, and definitely will log back in the moment I hear something more.
Sure, Sahil. Thank you so much, Sahil.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Srini, one big update here around the squad announcement that Sanju Samson will return to the Indian team. Do you think this is something really very big? Will he be returning just to the ODI side, or will he be returning in the white ball format as a whole?
ODI, you have I don't know how exactly is there a space for Sanju in the ODI setup, because you have two wicketkeeper batsmen already, right? Who are part of your World Cup. Unless you are saying that you were not happy with one of them, I don't see any reason why you should be happy. So where exactly is the case for Sanju in the ODI scheme of things? I don't see a place there. T20 में आपको उसको खिलाना है, along with Ishan. I don't see a place in the T20 squad for KL Rahul. So then
Okay.
in that case, you want to consider Sanju in the 15 as a second wicket keeper or whatever, then it's fine. See, let me put it this way. I don't really give a damn about what ODI squad you're picking. You have just come out of a World Cup, which you have lost. First of all, I don't understand the concept of a review of a World Cup meeting. What are you reviewing? Are you reviewing the 10 matches you have won or the one match you have lost? If you are reviewing the 10 matches you won, then there is no review. You just continue with the team. It was the best team by far compared to any other team in the World Cup. Now, if you are going to review the one match that you lost, then you bloody well hold responsible the guy who chose that pitch for that final. Okay?
Yeah.
If BCCI interfered in that pitch, then you bloody review yourself. Even if a neutral curator reviewed, agreed to that pitch, you bloody catch hold of the neutral curator and ask him what sort of a pitch was that for a tournament as big as that and for a final of a World Cup match. Team का क्या review करोगे आप? You don't place confidence in the team. Let us assume if anybody in the Indian team management, maybe a coach or whoever in the BCCI, some media reports, saying that the Indian team interfered with the pitch. Anybody interfered with the pitch and said, no, this is the kind of pitch we want, and this was the cost of the Indian team for the kind of form they were in. That guy needs to be sacked left, right, and center. Okay, so I don't agree with this concept of this stupid review meeting. This is like वो बैठे बैठे क्या करना है कुछ काम कुछ काम आपको है नहीं करने के लिए तो आप रिव्यू मीटिंग कर लो दिसंबर बढ़िया वेदर है दिल्ली में जाओ घूम के आओ so it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. It's nonsense.
Yeah.
Second, I don't give a damn what ODI team you pick, because for me the best ODI 15 was what you went into the World Cup with. Okay, now somebody doesn't want to play. Virat Kohli wants to take a break. Somebody wants to take a break. Go ahead. T20 team. What is the big debate? Rohit Sharma. I'm saying Rohit Sharma should come back and lead the squad in T20s. Okay, whatever Rohit's decision is, you can't not pick him because you suddenly have kind of are armed with a new idea. You use this. Wait until the IPL gets over, and between now and then, take a call on. Hardik is not going to be part of the squad. Let me tell you. Hardik is out of the squad. He's going to take his time coming back. Okay,
Okay.
he's not going to go to South Africa. So
Okay.
in his absence, I believe the captaincy should stay with Rohit Sharma in T20s.
Hmm.
That should not change. Tomorrow, even if they want to, I have to believe you may want to continue with Rohit. Please, go ahead and continue. But right now, I would say what you need is a strong leader across formats to be with this team on an important tour. In Test cricket, I have no doubt in my mind that the reins should be in the hand of Rohit Sharma. And if
Okay.
Rohit is going to be part of your ODI, then obviously Rohit should be the captain in ODIs also. However, if Rohit decided or you have decided that chalo break hai, ODI nahi khelega, then give it to KL Rahul. Fair enough. As I said, I don't really give a damn about what you want to do in ODIs. In T20s, if Rohit Sharma is traveling, he should be the captain. And then you gradually sit down and take a call. I was talking to Sahil Malhotra. He was standing in the reception lobby of that hotel. Some lackey of some useless cricket administrator is coming down every 5 minutes, 10 minutes saying, आपको पता है ऊपर क्या हुआ? मैंने सुना है ऊपर ना इसको ड्रॉप कर रहा है, इसको सिलेक्ट कर रहा है. नहीं चाहिए. Let's wait for a proper press release to come.
Yeah.
See, these are ये कौन होते हैं रिव्यू करने वाले? I don't understand. What review are you going to do? I just find it very futile that you are making a tamasha of these things. Somewhere I read some news development. Cheteshwar Pujara and Ajinkya Rahane are out of the test squad. Okay, I am telling you, you drop. You let Rohit Sharma go out of test matches. You let Ajinkya Rahane go. You let Cheteshwar Pujara go. You may think it's all hunky dory to have a young man's test squad. Boss, it's a nightmare for me to think that suddenly you want to have a completely different red ball tournament. Respect these guys who they're coming from and gradually allow some transition. This looks like more like some circus that is
Yeah.
going on. I'm sorry to
Yeah.
bring too many things into this thing. My mind is running in 50 directions, but
Yeah.
I'm not convinced with any of the things that are going on.
Okay, so according to the latest updates and reports, Taos, we'll be getting to know the squad for the T20s, ODIs, and the test for the upcoming series against South Africa. And what I am hearing right now, and what I am reading right now on social media, that nobody is that much excited to know about the ODI squad because of obvious reasons, right? People are more interested in the T20 squad and even more in whether Rohit and Virat Kohli will be playing in the T20s or not. If Rohit will be captaining this side in T20, does that mean that he'll be there in the T20 World Cup as well? And if Virat Kohli won't be playing in this T20 series, does that mean that he won't be playing the T20 World Cup as well?
Exactly, which what we have been discussing for a while now in the recent videos that we did. That some of us believe that Rohit Sharma shouldn't be there, but then यहाँ पे पूरा उल्टा opposite हो रहा है. I mean, we were talking about how these youngsters, especially after this series where India is playing Australia right now, and in Australia is like completely into it. They are very serious about this tournament and they are taking it very seriously. And the way India is playing, and I mean, they are doing so well with these youngsters. I don't know why they are putting Rohit Sharma into this. I mean, क्या आप compensate कर रहे हैं उनके कि यार वर्ल्ड कप बेचारा नहीं जीता, इमोशनल हो गया, तो एक और चांस मिलना चाहिए रोहित शर्मा को, शायद जीत जाए और एक जो फेयरवेल होगा वो अच्छे से हो जाएगा व्हाइट बॉल क्रिकेट से. टेस्ट मैच तो खेल रहे हैं, वो मुझे लॉजिक नहीं समझ में आ रहा है. केएल राहुल हो रहा है, केएल राहुल चल रहा है, केएल राहुल चलो ठीक है, ओडीआई कैप्टेंसी आप देख रहे हो यार, कोई बंदा सीनियर होना चाहिए ओडीआई कैप्टेंसी के लिए, somebody who can fit. तो नेक्स्ट अभी 4 साल बहुत है, बट केएल राहुल के पास टाइम है, एज है, टीम को समझेगा. 4 साल आपके पास है, अपना गेम समझेगा, लीडरशिप स्किल्स आएगी उनके पास, वो समझे ट्रांजिशन. टेस्ट क्रिकेट भी समझे. आई मीन आई डोंट एग्री विद दैट सडनली यू ड्रॉपिंग अजिंक्य रहाणे. अब सडनली उनको ले आए थे वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप के लिए. चेतेश्वर पुजारा, दे आर नॉट इन फॉर्म. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट रिस्पेक्ट. They are अगर आपको ऑस्ट्रेलिया क्रिकेट की तरह खेलना है क्रिकेट, तो फिर आपको रूथलेस होना पड़ेगा। तो यहाँ पर अब रिस्पेक्ट की बात नहीं, यहाँ पर आप आपके पास एक्सपीरियंस कहाँ है साउथ अफ्रीका में खेलने के लिए? वेयर डू यू हैव द एक्सपीरियंस? यू विल पुट सडनली दिस गाय, किसको डालोगे बीच में? श्रेयस अय्यर तो है एक्सपीरियंस, मगर वो शॉर्ट बॉल का मतलब इंडिया वर्ल्ड कप में समझ में आ गया कि यार थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा, बट जब शॉर्ट बॉल रियल आएगी, बाउंस आएगी साउथ अफ्रीकन विकेट्स पे, क्या वो झेल पाएंगे? आई मीन दीज
अच्छा,
गाइज
एक
आर
और
टफ
चीज भी
गाइज,
है ताउस।
स्ट्रॉन्ग गाइज यार।
हाँ,
अजिंक्य राणे, पुजारा।
साउथ अफ्रीका में सीरीज होगी तो आपको बहुत सारी चीजों का ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा। दैट्स वन। सेकंड थिंग, जो सबसे बड़ी जो न्यूज अभी आ रही है कि रोहित शर्मा T20s को लीड करेंगे और KL राहुल ODIs को। इस सब के अलावा जो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट बात है वो ये है कि रजत पाटीदार को भी उन्होंने रखा है इन स्कीम ऑफ थिंग्स फॉर द ODI। सो आर दे ट्राइंग प्लेयर्स इन दैट फॉर्मेट? व्हाट आर दे ट्राइंग टू डू विद द ODI फॉर्मेट? दैट्स अनदर थिंग। लेकिन चेतन से पूछ रहे थे, चेतन सबसे पहले तो डू यू थिंक इट्स अ गुड डिसीजन टू हैव रोहित शर्मा इन द T20 साइड? एंड आई रियली वांट टू नो, अगर ये सीरीज रोहित शर्मा खेल रहे हैं तो आपके पास सिर्फ एक और सीरीज बचती है अफगानिस्तान के खिलाफ, उसके बाद IPL होगा और फिर T20 वर्ल्ड कप। Does this mean that this is an indication of Rohit Sharma leading Team India in the World Cup as well?
Well, first of all, the team hasn't been announced, so let's wait for that. Let's just talk about what is possible and what are the opinions here. So I'm not going to comment कि क्या हो सकता है कि वो World Cup
Okay.
जाएंगे या नहीं जाएंगे. Obviously, if it happens, then obviously the selectors are definitely thinking कि he should be leading India in the T20s. Should it happen? Absolutely not. आप रोहित को वापस लाएंगे,
Okay.
फिर कल आप विराट कोहली को वापस लाएंगे, परसों आप KL राहुल को वापस लाएंगे, और जो भी आप पिछले 2 साल से सिलेक्शन कर रहे हो, फिर वो वापस का वापस आप डस्टबिन में फेंक देना, एंड देन वी कैन गो एंड रीप्ले द सेम 2022 T20 वर्ल्ड कप अगेन. कोच तो आपने रिटेन कर ही लिया है, कैप्टन भी रिटेन हो जाएगा, विराट भी रिटेन हो जाएगा, ओपनर भी रिटेन हो जाएगा, भुवनेश्वर कुमार को भी वापस ले आना, तो T20 वर्ल्ड कप आप ऐसे ही हार जाओगे. सो या दे आर रिपीटिंग द सेम साइकिल.
यंगस्टर्स की जगह ही कहाँ बची ना?
Exactly.
फिर तो
So
यंगस्टर्स की जगह ही नहीं है।
yeah. So I mean, it's just madness कि आपने ODI वर्ल्ड कप में 10 मैचेस जीत लिए, लेकिन ट्रॉफी नहीं जीती, तो now you're handing out contracts. I mean, ठीक है, you want to extend Rahul Dravid's contract up to the T20 World Cup based on ODI performances, but you forgot कि T20 वर्ल्ड कप में क्या हुआ था? Yes, they got to semi-final. Semi-final में कैसे पिटाई हुई थी इंग्लैंड के अगेंस्ट? So yeah, I mean, we are back. वो जो 10 मैचेस थे ना, they were brilliant, great, मजा आ गया. Now we are back to the same madness.
Same thing. I remember,
And don't even
Chetan, you
ask me about
mentioned in.
Sanju Samson.
No, that's why I didn't ask that question to you. And I remember, in one of our live sessions only, you mentioned, in fact, Jamie missed you in yesterday's live session because Jamie pointed that, if Chetan would have been there in that live session, he would have said that 10 मैच जीत गए, लास्ट नहीं जीते फाइनल, तो क्या फायदा कुछ भी चीज डिस्कस करने का? जो जीतना
there's
चाहिए
no
था वो
फायदा.
अब नहीं जीते. हाँ,
Yeah,
तो
I mean,
it doesn't
मतलब
make
Rahul
sense to
Dravid,
talk about it.
from what what I heard was कि आशीष नेहरा को they approached for the T20 coaching assignment. सिर्फ आशीष नेहरा ही बचा है पूरी दुनिया में T20 coach. There is no other T20 coach in the world. अगर आपको द्रविड़ को नहीं कंटिन्यू करना, सिर्फ आशीष नेहरा बचा है. I mean, it's mind-boggling. I mean, does Rahul Dravid have a good record
Various
in
reports are
T20?
coming around that. Various
So
reports are coming
it's
in.
madness. You have
Yeah.
कल मैंने 5 बार पढ़ा है BCCI मीडिया रिलीज, 6 paragraphs, 1 headline. Not once have they mentioned how long this contract has been extended for. 6 paragraph है,
Yeah.
but they have not.
हाँ.
6 paragraphs, 2-line headline, 2 sentences हैं headline के अंदर. 6 paragraphs, 1 quote from the president, 1 quote from the secretary, 1 quote from Rahul Dravid, which goes on for 2 paragraphs. But nobody has mentioned कि उनका extension कितने महीने के लिए है या कितने साल
And
के लिए
Rahul Dravid,
very conveniently.
and what we just heard from Sahil Malhotra, he was tight-lipped around it. He said that, I'm just here for all the paperwork and the official work. So he was quite tight-lipped around the tenure of his extension and what his extension means and all of that. Well, That's one thing. Thank you so much, Chetan, for your take on this. And let's move to Jamie. Jamie, I'll come with the question of Sanju Samson. And I think Chetan has clearly mentioned that he won't be answering anything around Sanju Samson. But there is Sanju Samson fan army waiting for all the updates around Samson. He's got a place. And we're just, assuming that he might have
Just
got a
one
place in the
before Jamie answers, one message to
yeah.
the Sanju Samson fan army: get a life.
They are, I believe, Chetan, they are, because अब जो नाम आ रहा है, अपडेट्स आ रही है कि संजू सैमसन को ओडीआई स्क्वाड में रखेंगे, तो आई थिंक मुझे लग रहा है कि वो थोड़े से तो खुश होंगे. लेकिन जेमी, ओडीआई स्क्वाड में रखने का क्या फायदा है इस समय? ये तो ऐसा नहीं हुआ दैट यू रियली नीड टू फिल इन प्लेसेस, क्योंकि ओडीआई का तो रेलेवेंस अभी नहीं है. अगर हम नियर फ्यूचर देखें तो उसमें रेलेवेंस नहीं है इतना ज्यादा. तो ये तो सिर्फ जगह भरने के लिए हुआ ना, कि आपको कोई ना कोई चाहिए. दैट्स व्हाई दे आर making all these discussions around Rajat Patidar, Sanju Samson, so that they can just try them out and give them some series to play.
Look, I mean, who knows? Again, I'll say what I said. We don't know. I mean, I saw Sanju Samson's name pop up in just two tweets, and I'm not taking Twitter seriously. So let's hope that those two tweets were inaccurate. I mean, look, you spent 12 months debating for one role between Suryakumar Yadav and Sanju Samson. They're both misfits, right? I mean, Samson was dropped for Suryakumar Yadav. He would have scored 30, 40 runs more than Sky. I still maintain. But the point is, he's 30, right? And चलो उसको खिला दिया, आपको लगता है या उसमें कुछ है. It's a matter of months, and then Rishabh Pant is coming back, and there's no other keepers going to get close, right? So what is the point? You may as well try someone else. Sanju Samson, you've gone to so many times. He's a colossal failure in T20s. He's done decently well. Still, again, Chetan will disagree. He's still done more than Suryakumar Yadav has in one days. But that doesn't mean you go just back to him 10 days from the time you lose the one-day World Cup. Surely there's someone who's 24, 25. Can we try Tilak Verma? Can we try Rinku Singh? They're lefties, both of them. Rinku Singh's done some phenomenal things for UP, KKR, and now briefly. Can we not try these players? Unfortunately, Chetan just said we've gone back, to the World Cup final. I'm saying we've gone back 10 years. 10 years ago, we were talking about the same things. After failing to win a World Cup, new coach was brought on. Where is Indian cricket going? Yesterday we were all discussing about planning. Is there planning in going back to Rohit Sharma? Is there planning in apparently making KL Rahul the one-day captain? Is there planning in going to Sanju Samson? I think the answer is no, right, Suramya?
Yeah, it's clearly a no, because I remember in yesterday's live session, we were talking about this one word planning. Today as well, we're just talking about that one word planning, and it's actually a lack of planning. And I think Srini rightly mentioned, this is not the way that every now and then an official is coming and telling, okay, this can happen or that can happen. You really need to have a process. You really need to have a system where you come up with good team and you tell, okay, these are our players. But Srini, who all according to you should be there in this T20 squad for the upcoming South Africa series?
Everyone who's been in contention for ever since we saw the previous IPL go by. I would love I want to watch a Ruturaj Gaikwad and Yashasvi Jaiswal and a Ishan Kishan and a Shubman Gill. That order, that is where. When are you going to give these boys chances? What are you waiting for? I don't understand. Why are you going back to square one? Okay, let me rephrase. When I was saying this earlier about Rohit, I didn't mean that BCCI needs to continue with Rohit, but don't take him and tell him that let's say if Rohit is not in your plan, okay, you take him there, you tell him that this is your end, and from now we phase out, and then this is the path we take. I'm saying just be decisive. Whatever you're going to do, be decisive. You are asking me who should be in contention. I'll tell you what. I'm really scared about what exactly is the kind of bowling attack that you are building in T20s. Okay. Let's say Hardik is not going on this tour. What exactly around Bumrah, what is the attack that you're looking at? we knew Siraj, kind of struggled with the white ball, during the World Cup.
Yeah.
He wasn't really
Yeah.
kind of. So, what is the attack? I saw Prasidh Krishna, in this game against Australia, taken to the cleaners. I am really waiting to see kind of what is the white ball attack that these guys are trying to. You want to experiment again? Now is the stage. Batting,
Yeah.
you have problem of plenty. All you have to do is just pick the right guys. You have the guys. 5
Yeah.
top 5 तो ऐसे ही मतलब आप आंख बंद करो top 5 you can name it, right,
Huh.
in this batting order. So what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say is, the bottom 5 is what
Hmm.
BCCI needs to work on, and this is a just start now.
Yes.
You played Jasprit Bumrah in the entire World Cup. Give him a break.
Yeah.
You don't need to
Hmm.
travel with Bumrah. Travel with, you're not. It's not like you're going to win the T20 series in South Africa and qualify for the World Test Championship. It's not like there's a
Hmm.
T20 World Cup coming tomorrow itself. There is an
Hmm.
IPL for you, kind of, and Jasprit Bumrah, whatever the form is, you will travel with him to the Caribbean. So right now, I would say you experiment with the kind of guys you have in hand. Na? You take
Yeah.
you kind of try and see what is the bowling attack at your disposal. Whether it's an
Yeah.
Avesh Khan or anyone, whether it's a Bishnoi or whoever, I'm saying now is the
Hmm.
time to try out an attack. Batting lineup, thankfully, we all know that there is a lovely batting order. Yesterday, I
Yeah.
don't know who tweeted. I mean, I was looking at Rinku Singh, right? These are, if we are still stuck in the debate on Virat Kohli's and the Rohit Sharmas, then let the Rinku Singhs of the world do whatever they want. Now, why should we bother?
Hmm.
If the show we are going to do is about Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, then it doesn't matter Sanju Samson क्या करता है, Rinku Singh क्या करता है, या कोई और क्या करता है.
Yeah.
All I'm trying to say here is that if you want to, let's say, if you tell Rohit, boss, we don't see you in our scheme of things where the World Cup is concerned. Okay, I'm just saying, we don't see you.
Hmm.
First of all, don't play the popularity card. Don't play some card for the sake of it because I'm going to look good on Twitter or I'm going to look good in the eyes of the Janta. Okay. So look at it from a very practical point of view. अगर आपको लगता है कि boss, no, Rohit Sharma is a senior guy. Come what may, I want a mature captain in the squad, and I want, until somebody else can take charge. Let's say this is your thought process. Convey it. Convey that,
Yeah.
okay, we are not convinced. And Ajit Agarkar sits down and says, I am not convinced that, an XYZ can be a captain in a
Hmm.
T20 format. I still have my doubts. And that's why I want to consider Rohit, these 3 matches. And then let's, because we see Hardik as a captain, because Hardik is not there on this tour. So let's give Rohit a chance and then let's put an end to it. I can understand.
Yeah.
With that, thought process. But I'm saying, यहाँ पे खिचड़ी हो गया. क्या ये जाएंगे? क्या वो जाएंगे? Will this guy be there? Will that guy? I think you
हाँ.
don't need to do that.
और खिचड़ी
You
में
don't
भी
need.
ऐसा ना श्रीनी, कि यहाँ पर अब बहुत ही ज्यादा क्योस क्रिएट हो रहा है कि T20 में अगर रोहित खेल रहे हैं ये वाली T20 सीरीज, तो क्या वो T20 वर्ल्ड कप जाएंगे? अगर रोहित खेल रहे हैं तो विराट कोहली क्यों नहीं खेल रहे हैं? विराट कोहली अगर नहीं खेल रहे हैं तो फिर क्या केएल राहुल भी नहीं खेलेंगे? अगर विराट कोहली, केएल राहुल, रोहित शर्मा सब खेलेंगे तो यंगस्टर्स क्यों नहीं खेलेंगे? So this has become so chaotic and all the attention is towards the T20 cricket because now people are keeping their hopes on T20 World Cup that's going to happen next year, right? So nobody is right now talking about ODIs that much because they know whatever was done, I mean, what had to be done has been done. I mean, on 19th November, जितनी भी लोगों की उम्मीदें थी वो हो चुकी हैं, खत्म हो चुकी हैं वहाँ पे. Now it's just the time for T20 and श्रीनी ने पहले भी ये बात कही थी, let the players, the key players focus on test cricket. Reports came in yesterday that Virat Kohli will be playing the test, so let's just hope for that he will be there in the test squad. But we are getting certain reports that Ajinkya Rahane and Chiteshwar Pujara will not be there. So who will be there in the test squad? That is a big question. We will be knowing all the details in short while once the team will be announced. Thank you so much, Srini, for joining with us and letting us know all the updates. Once the team is announced, we will again contact you up because then we would love to know your reaction, whether there'll be Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, and others in different squads or not. Thank you so much, Srini. So, Taus and Animesh, welcome Animesh to our live session. We've been talking about the T20 ODI and Test squad at length, and there've been n number of questions that are coming to us, and haven't been able to take all the questions, in detail. So, I will ask each and every person out there to put out questions, and we will take questions one by one. So I will ask the producer to flash questions for us, and who wants to ask a question around the spot, you please shoot your questions in the comment section, and we will take your questions. Okay, Arsh Singh is saying, Taus, what do you think? KL Rahul सब कुछ खेलेंगे. अच्छा, KL Rahul अभी T20s नहीं खेल रहे. अर्श, तो मुझे लगता है कि आप खुश होंगे. अभी तो वो नहीं है इस T20 सीरीज में ऑस्ट्रेलिया के खिलाफ. तो आपको थोड़ा सा ऐसा ब्रीदर मिला होगा कि आपने KL राहुल को अभी नहीं देखा है, ना ही आप देखेंगे अगले 2 मैचेस में, जो कल होगा और थर्ड होगा. बट हाँ, ताउस.
Why should he play T20s? I don't think so. He has that. See, जब वो ODI क्रिकेट में IPL में उनके ऊपर क्वेश्चन सवाल आ जाते हैं उनके अटैकिंग स्किल्स पे, या उनको जितना बॉल कंज्यूम करते हैं, तो आपको T20 स्कीम ऑफ थिंग्स में वो दूर दूर तक नहीं दिखेंगे. So that is something that the fans or maybe Indian cricket fans should not overthink over it. नहीं तो स्ट्रेस जबरदस्ती का आएगा. ODI क्रिकेट की बात रही तो I think they have made him the captain because Rohit Sharma maybe doesn't want to play, and उनका शायद करियर ODI क्रिकेट से शायद उन्होंने गिव अप कर दिया है, क्योंकि दैट्स व्हाई दे हैव गिवन द सेलेक्टर्स हैव माइट हैव गिवन. देखिए अभी अनाउंस तो नहीं हुआ, स्क्वाड कंफर्म नहीं हुआ, जब तक ये रिलीज नहीं आएगी, तो माइट गो अहेड विद KL राहुल. एंड दिस इज द गुड वे कि भाई आपने एटलीस्ट उनको कन्वे कर दिया है कि एटलीस्ट सेलेक्टर्स खुद के बारे में कन्विंस हो गए कि यार KL राहुल इज द पर्सन हु कुड लीड आफ्टर 4 years, बिकॉज यू नीड दैट एक्सपीरियंस, you need that ability to play in the ODI, in the World Cup, or the pressure, the kind of experience that he has, the kind of game he has. I mean, he'll have to up his game a bit more what he did, but then वो circumstances जो World Cup में थे, the kind of wickets that were in there in the World Cup, तो वो डिमांड करी थी. साउथ अफ्रीका में wickets will be different. देखिए हर जगह का अलग होता है, तो that will be KL Rahul will enjoy much more over there, and he'll be look more fluent. But then I think this is, as far as KL Rahul is concerned, टेस्ट क्रिकेट में तो रहेंगे ही. ODI क्रिकेट में भी उनका चांस अच्छा बनता है, और वर्ल्ड कप में नहीं तो अगर ये नहीं है तो किसको देख रहे हैं? आप हार्दिक पांड्या को देख रहे हैं. हार्दिक पांड्या आधे टाइम तो फिट नहीं रहते,
तो अभी नहीं खेलेंगे. हाँ,
एब्सोल्युटली. आप 4 साल ही छोड़ दीजिए, मतलब वो आएंगे जाएंगे, तो आप 4 साल बाद श्रेयस अय्यर एक है प्लेयर जो 4 साल बाद वर्ल्ड कप खेल सकते हैं, या आप और किसको, और सीनियर प्लेयर्स ऋषभ पंत, शुभमन गिल है, ये सब है. तो शायद फॉर टाइम बिंग या तो आप डायरेक्ट वर्ल्ड कप देख रहे हैं 2027 का KL राहुल के जरिए देख रहे हैं कि भाई ही शुड बी द leader right now to take the team, because Virat and Rohit Sharma won't be there. They are done with their dream.
We also have
It's too far. That's what I'm saying. Champions Trophy, yeah. Champions Trophy अगले साल है 2025 में. तो आप 27 छोड़ दिए, चले 2025 तक. तो उनके वो उसके बाद डिटरमाइन करेगा कि वो 27 लीड करेंगे, क्योंकि 2 साल बाद वर्ल्ड कप हो जाएगा. तो वो डिटरमाइन करेगा एग्जैक्टली कि KL राहुल केपेबल है लीड करने के लिए.
Okay, so there is one thing about KL Rahul. हाँ. Let's talk about the other players also, because we're getting a number of questions here. There was a question about, will Ashwin come back or not? Animesh, what do you think? Ashwin in red ball cricket, most likely?
रेड बॉल क्रिकेट में कह सकते हैं अभी कुछ भी मुमकिन है, कुछ भी नामुमकिन है, लेकिन रेड बॉल क्रिकेट देखिए टेस्ट तो वो खेलते रहेंगे और बेस्ट ऑलराउंडर हैं. उसके अलावा अभी वनडे में अगर वापसी की बात हो रही है,
बेस्ट ऑलराउंडर तो है. WTC में तो खिलाया नहीं था आपने, टेस्ट तो उनका सबसे अच्छा फॉर्मेट है.
यही तो टीम मैनेजमेंट है, इसीलिए राहुल द्रविड़ को रिटेन किया गया कि ऐसे कुछ कारनामे करते रहे, ऐसे कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंट करते रहे, तो लोगों का मन लगा रहेगा. मतलब मेरे हिसाब से देखिए होना तो चाहिए. अब बहुत सारे लोगों का ये लास्ट फाइनल हम हारे, वहां पे स्काई की जगह मैं अश्विन को प्रेफर करता. उनसे ज्यादा वो रन बना देते हो, कहीं ना कहीं विकेट कंटेन भी कर सकते थे वो. जिस तरह की कहीं ना कहीं पिच थी वहां पे, अश्विन थोड़े से सूर्य कुमार यादव से तो ज्यादा ही बेहतर ऑप्शन होते हैं आपके लिए, और उनके पास जो एक्सपीरियंस है वो कहीं ना कहीं काम आता है टीम के. तो मेरे हिसाब से वो डिजर्व करते हैं रेड बॉल क्रिकेट में. तो अभी उनको और कंटिन्यू करना चाहिए 1-2 साल और.
चलिए
अश्विन चाहते हैं. उसके अलावा तो मुझे नहीं लगता कि ऑप्शंस बहुत है हालांकि टीम इंडिया के पास एज एन स्पिनर. तो उसकी वहां पे कोई
ऑप्शंस
मुश्किल
तो
नहीं
लग ही
है।
रहे हैं ना अनिमेश। देखिए ऑप्शंस तो लग ही रहे हैं। जब आप ये सोच रहे हैं कि आपके लिए रहाणे और पुजारा टेस्ट क्रिकेट नहीं खेलेंगे, तो मुझे लगता है कि टीम इंडिया के पास काफी सारे ऑप्शंस हैं कि
नहीं तो
उनकी जगह पर
यही
वो
यही गेम है कि आप 30 साल में संजू सैमसन को ओडीआईस में फिर से वापस लेके आइए, और उधर टेस्ट में से जितने भी सीनियर प्लेयर्स हैं उनको हटाते जाइए।
उनको हटा दीजिए। मतलब ये आप देखिए कि किस तरीके की प्लानिंग है, वो हमें पता लग जाएगा जब स्क्वाड अनाउंस होगा। कुछ समय बाद ही स्क्वाड अनाउंस हो सकता है। अभी तो आप लोग बने रहिए हमारे साथ। कीप सेंडिंग योर क्वेश्चंस, वी आर टेकिंग क्वेश्चंस वन बाय वन इन दिस लाइव session. We had a long chat around the squad. Let me give the update once again. I would request my producer to flash what are the recent updates. The biggest update is that Rohit Sharma might lead Team India in T20s, KL Rahul in ODIs. Then we have an update around Surya Kumar Yadav and Shreyas Iyer. Both will be likely rested in ODIs. Sanju Samson will return in the ODI format, and Rajat Patidar can also be selected for ODIs. This is the latest update. You all must be thinking about Virat Kohli. An update came about Virat Kohli yesterday that Virat Kohli most likely won't play the white ball series, that's T20s and ODIs against South Africa, but he will be there in the test squad for the South Africa series, the two match series. The first test will begin on Boxing Day at Centurion, and the second one in Cape Town. And Sahil Malhotra also said that he might be a part of the India A team, which will play tests before the actual two test matches against South Africa. So those are the recent updates. You can also send us your predictions for the T20 and ODI squad in the comment section, and we will take up your squad. Dhruv Patel is asking KL Rahul T20 update, please. Taus T20, मुझे लगता है ताऊ साहब आप T20 टीम बता दीजिए कि क्या T20 टीम हो सकती है, क्योंकि इस हिसाब से तो यंगस्टर्स की कोई जगह ही नहीं बच रही। यू पीपल आर सेइंग कि विराट कोहली होने चाहिए, रिपोर्ट्स आर सेइंग रोहित शर्मा होंगे, लोग पूछ रहे हैं केएल राहुल होंगे या नहीं होंगे, सूर्य कुमार यादव भी फिर वैसे होंगे, शुभमन गिल भी होंगे। बची कहाँ जगह नए प्लेयर्स की जो अभी ऑस्ट्रेलिया के खिलाफ खेल रहे हैं?
I mean, this is so unfair. I mean, this is sad that despite having talent, we are going with old war horses. यहाँ पर और T20 cricket, I mean, yeah, you need some kind of experiences in West Indies. और ये मैं पहले कह रहा था क्योंकि वो जब ये ऑस्ट्रेलिया सीरीज से पहले यार एक्सपीरियंस
Yeah.
चाहिए आपको थोड़ा बहुत एटलीस्ट यार विराट कोहली का एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए। मैं रोहित शर्मा का इसलिए कंसिडर नहीं किया था क्योंकि रोहित शर्मा hasn't been doing well as a batsman for Mumbai Indians, at least in the IPL T20 cricket में. I mean, he's been a big flop in the last 2-3 years. It is surprising that he's been considered, or maybe they are looking at the leadership, basically who's going to lead that. You need a senior guy, somebody who has all the experience in the world, or maybe Team India is desperate to win the World Cup, वो T20 World Cup, जिसमें कि वो जो जख्म है ना वर्ल्ड कप के 10 डोमिनेशन के बाद 10 मैच जीतने के बाद एक फाइनल हारने का वो भर जाए, और वो मुझे लगता नहीं इतनी आसानी से भरेगा यार। कि देखिए आप वापस बार बार उन्हीं के पास जा रहे हैं, आप छोड़ दीजिए। दिस इज व्हाट वी हैव बीन टॉकिंग अबाउट ओवर द लास्ट 2-3 डेज यार। केएल राहुल, विराट कोहली और रोहित शर्मा क्यों चाहिए? आप छोड़ दीजिए इन बंदों को। देखिए आपके पास एक के बाद एक आईसीसी चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी है, T20 वर्ल्ड कप है। लेट देम गो एंजॉय द गेम यंगस्टर्स को। आई मीन व्हाई डू यू नीड रोहित शर्मा और विराट कोहली? और मे बी चलो ज्यादा से ज्यादा अगर आईपीएल में कोई परफॉर्म किया, विराट कोहली जो रेगुलरली करते आ रहे, तो उनको सीनियर रोल। बट देन यू हैव शुभमन गिल, you have somebody who has been there for quite some time. I can't hear you. You're on mute.
Why Rohit Sharma shouldn't be there in the T20 squad? Give me two reasons why he should be there.
Are you asking me?
Can you hear us? Yeah. That was you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just said,
Give
no,
me
I
two
mean his
reasons.
performance. Look at his batting. Look
Okay,
at
so
his
his
batting. I mean, the T20 cricket, mein, is he convincing enough in the IPL? If you saw for
Okay.
Mumbai Indians, he was not
What
convincing
about
enough. Unless you let him captaincy. I mean, you just saw what exactly he dominated the World Cup throughout the World Cup. ODI cricket is different from T20. I want these guys to go out there, express themselves. Yeah, these guys are youngsters.
Then
उनको भी तो experience
okay.
मिलना चाहिए leadership role के लिए.
Okay. Then
Make them
who
strong.
should
Put
captain
them
the
in the
T20
water.
side? Who should captain the T20
I
side?
think you have a Surya Kumar Yadav, you have a Shreyas Iyer, you have, if we are
Okay.
taking Shubman Gill. I mean, MS Dhoni, how did he get that? I mean, 2005 he made his debut. 2007 he was the captain. Shubman Gill has been
Captaincy,
playing for
yeah.
3-4 years. Shreyas Iyer has been playing for so long. Surya Kumar Yadav knows more than a bit of captaincy as well.
I
I
he's
mean, the
captaining
area
the
that you
side
need
in
to
this
work
series
is
also.
your
Okay,
bowling department. That's it. Why do
okay,
you need to go
okay.
back to Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma all the time? That is my
Okay,
question.
ठीक है. It seems that Virat Kohli won't be part of the T20 series. An update came yesterday. Today, Sahil also said that most likely he won't be playing those two series, T20 and ODI series. So most likely he won't be there, and we might not see Virat Kohli in the next series against Afghanistan. Also, it's just about reports, and I'm just coming from what all speculations are going around. Animesh, first of all, do you think Rohit Sharma should captain the T20 side?
नहीं, वो कैप्टनसी तो छोड़ी, मुझे लगता है उनको खेलना भी नहीं चाहिए। जिस तरह की ताउस भाई ने एक बात कही है कि बिल्कुल सही है, उनका T20I फॉर्म उतना अच्छा नहीं है। अगर उन्होंने ओडीआईस में अच्छा किया, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि वो T20Is में भी अच्छा करेंगे। और इस तरह से डिसीजन चेंज नहीं होने चाहिए एकदम।
Okay, so he should not be there. Who should captain the T20 side then?
तो बिल्कुल मेरे हिसाब से श्रेयस अय्यर, अगर आपके पास हार्दिक पांड्या अवेलेबल नहीं
Okay,
रहते हैं
Shreyas
इंजरी की
Iyer.
वजह से,
Okay,
श्रेयस अय्यर
Shreyas Iyer.
अच्छे कप्तान भी साबित होंगे। और अभी रोहित शर्मा के आने से कहीं ना कहीं टीम का बैलेंस बिगड़ेगा। एक यंग साइड जाना चाहिए जो डिजर्व करता है इस तरह का शॉर्ट फॉर्मेट खेलना, और उन्होंने लगातार इसके लिए टीम बनाने की कोशिश की। ऑस्ट्रेलिया पे टूर पे भी आपने, ठीक है, कुछ प्लेयर्स आपके रेस्ट पे थे, कुछ वापस आएंगे, लेकिन उसके साथ आपको एक बैलेंस बना के एक अच्छी टीम भेजनी चाहिए। आपने भेजा ना,
Hmm.
आपने किस तरह से फेल किया। और मुंबई इंडियंस के लिए पिछला साल जो उनका आईपीएल का रहा था, वो बहुत खराब गया था रोहित के लिए
Hmm.
एज एन T20I
Hmm.
बैटर। तो मेरे हिसाब से उनको अब उतना शॉर्ट फॉर्मेट में, ठीक है, वो फास्ट क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं, स्ट्राइक रेट उनका अभी अच्छा है, पर मुझे लगता है कि उसको ध्यान में रखते हुए उनको कप्तानी का भार सौंपना या फिर उनको टीम में भी वापस टीम में रखना भी मेरे हिसाब से अच्छा नहीं होगा।
Okay. Or
I
and
just want to
should
add here
KL
something,
Rahul be
Sharanya.
there? Okay, just one thing. Animesh, just tell me. Should KL Rahul be in the T20 squad?
ये
Okay,
तो
no. So no
अभी
Rohit
साफ
Sharma, no KL
साफ
Rahul.
साबित हो जाएगा केएल राहुल टीम में वापस आते हैं। कितनी भी अच्छी फॉर्म है, मैं T20I
Okay.
फॉर्मेट में केएल राहुल को स्क्वाड में कभी नहीं देखना चाहूंगा, जिस तरह
Okay.
से
Okay.
उन्होंने चीजें करके दिखाई।
Okay, so no KL Rahul, no Rohit Sharma, and we are expecting no Virat Kohli in the T20 side. Let's see what will happen in the team announcement. Yes, Taps.
I was saying, acha, if you're so desperate to get Rohit Sharma in the squad, you need an experienced hand to play on those kind of wickets where
Hmm.
the wickets are not easy to play on, bat on, or maybe if you want some youngsters, to be under the guidance of a senior guy, don't make Rohit Sharma the captain at least. अगर कैप्टेंसी होती तो रोहित शर्मा उतने खोल के बैटिंग नहीं करेंगे। जैसे मुंबई इंडियंस में प्रेशर आता है, उनको कैप्टेंसी रहती, कैप्टेंसी के बाहर की वजह से। इफ यू लुक एट दिस, आप वर्ल्ड कप का एग्जाम्पल लेंगे, कैप्टेंसी थे रोहित शर्मा, बट देन उनका जो रिस्पॉन्सिबल रोल लिया था वो विराट कोहली ने लिया था। बट क्या रोहित शर्मा वैसे ही कर सकते हैं? क्योंकि क्या आपके पास नंबर 3 पे विराट कोहली या ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ या जो भी है, ईशान किशन, वो वैसा रोल प्ले कर पाएंगे जैसे विराट कोहली ने कर पाए थे? या एक्स्ट्रा
Hmm.
रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेंगे विद इंटेंट? तो फिर जाइए। आप इतना डेस्परेट है तो एक यंगस्टर, एक रोहित शर्मा को फेयरवेल देना चाहते हैं, इमोशनली उनको आप करना चाहते हैं, बिकॉज
बट फिर तो हर हर
आई थिंक
हर T20 वर्ल्ड कप में ऐसे ही चलता
नहीं,
रहेगा।
हर
अब पिछले
T20 वर्ल्ड
T20
कप
वर्ल्ड कप
एग्जैक्टली,
में
वर्ल्ड
इसलिए
कप
मैं
कोई ऐसा स्टेज नहीं है जहाँ पे फेयरवेल दी जाए।
हाँ,
वर्ल्ड
आप
कप में
एग्जैक्टली
पहले
मैं
भी
फेयरवेल
यही
देने
कह
दिनेश
रहा
की
हूँ।
कार्तिक
थोड़ी।
लेकर गए, दिनेश
नहीं,
कार्तिक को
दैट्स व्हाई आई
लेकर
एम
गए।
सेइंग, इफ मैं इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ, इफ यू आर सो डेस्परेट। नहीं, दूसरा आप ये भी देखिए कि रोहित शर्मा जितना भी आप कहेंगे कि यार ही इज अ कूल गाय, रिलैक्स्ड और ये वो,
हाँ।
यार वो इमोशनली भी बहुत ही वो है, आई मीन वल्नरेबल है। अभी कितने दिन से आपने उनकी फोटोज भी नहीं देखी होगी, सोशल मीडिया पे बाहर भी नहीं आए वो, तो कितना
हम्म,
स्ट्रेस्ड आउट होंगे, कितना डिप्रेस्ड होंगे बेचारे कि यार
हम्म,
वर्ल्ड कप हार गए, दैट वाज माय ड्रीम। तो आप अभी सोचिए, वो वहां पर वो वर्ल्ड कप जाएंगे, फिर एक और ड्रीम लेके जाएंगे, फिर वो अगर उनसे हुआ नहीं तो वो कितना। तो दैट इज समथिंग दैट आई थिंक साइकोलॉजी के लिए भी देखना चाहिए, एक साइकोलॉजी भी अपॉइंट करना चाहिए वहां पर बैठ के कि यार सोच क्या रहे हैं लोग,
And
सब लोग।
he's 36, I believe. Rohit Sharma is 36 years old. Yes, 36. And अब आप यहाँ से 4 साल बाद तो आप ओडीआई वर्ल्ड कप मोस्ट लाइकली नहीं खेलेंगे। ऑब्वियसली उनका अपना एक डिसीजन होगा कि उन्हें चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी खेलना है या क्या करना है, वो एक अलग उनका डिसीजन होगा। तो अभी यहाँ पर सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट उनके लिए है एक ये T20 वर्ल्ड कप, अगर वो T20 इसका हिस्सा रहते हैं, और वरना WTC तो है ही। एंड जितनी भी लोगों से बातचीत चल रही है, सबका ये कहना है that Virat and Rohit should focus on WTC, because that's one of the biggest trophies and one of the biggest tournaments in the cricket world right now, and you should focus. And that's where they belong. So that's one thing, that Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli should play Test cricket, and they will be playing Test cricket most likely. अभी हम साउथ अफ्रीका की सीरीज के बारे में बातचीत कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर। दो चार सवाल हम लोग और ले लेते हैं यहाँ पर, और फिर हम लोग बातचीत करेंगे जब टीम अनाउंस होगी। So I'll request my producer to flash some questions. When Rohit Sharma started playing attacking cricket from ball one, initially he faced failure, but now here on attacking cricket, he must win in World Cup 24. Okay, so Jahidul Islam keh rahe hain that he should be part of the T20 World Cup squad and he should win it for Team India. Well, should तो हमेशा ही अच्छा लगता है that he should do that, he should do this, and he should win a World Cup. But ho kya raha hai? Will he? That's a big question, and we really need to find the answers for that. He didn't. On November 19th, Team India lost that World Cup. So obviously now everybody is focusing on that T20 World Cup. But will they win that? With what kind of team will they win that? That's a very big question. Jason का मैं comment पढ़ना चाहूंगी. Jason का comment अभी flash हुआ था. Experience in titles is one from his franchisee. The team 6 months before World Cup doesn't make sense. All these doubts because they were lost, and it would be the opposite. Yes, Jason. Obviously, अगर team India जीत जाती 19 नवंबर को, कोई भी इतने डिस्कशन नहीं कर रहा होता, किसी को इतना फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता. आप देखिए जिस तरह से ऑस्ट्रेलिया टीम को अभी फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा है इन 5 मैच सीरीज का, वैसे ही भारतीय टीम को नहीं फर्क पड़ता अगर वो जीतते. But just because we didn't win on that date, we didn't win the ODI World Cup, everybody's quite concerned with each and every squad announcement. It doesn't matter that Team India is announcing an ODI squad or T20 squad. People are really looking forward to what kind of team they are making, because in the ODI World Cup, the team was really good, but we didn't win that title. Now everybody is expecting a lot from Team India for the T20 World Cup 2024. And as Sahil Malhotra, our CricketNext correspondent, said a few days back, that the World Cup that's going to happen in West Indies and the USA, वहाँ New York, और वहाँ पे बहुत सारे जगहों पे तो अभी स्टेडियम की नींव रखनी शुरू नहीं हुई है, तो वो लोग इतनी टेंशन नहीं ले रहे हैं जितनी भारतीय फैंस टेंशन ले रहे हैं कि क्या होगा वर्ल्ड कप में. बट आई बिलीव दैट्स हाउ इंडियन फैंस आर अटैच्ड टू द इंडियन टीम. So that's all. Anshuman Datta, why BCCI investing in 30 years Patidar rather than Riyan Parag? Oh, I'm getting a lot of questions around Riyan Parag. Animesh, Riyan Parag का थोड़ा सा IPL आप बता दीजिए इस साल का, तो मुझे लगता है लोगों को वहीं पे आंसर्स मिल जाएंगे.
देखिए, आईपीएल पैमाना होना भी नहीं चाहिए. मैं भी इस चीज पे थोड़ा सा नाखुश हूँ कि आप रियान पराग पर बिल्कुल भी ध्यान नहीं दे रहे हैं. ठीक है, डिजर्व करता है वो प्लेयर. आप आईपीएल को बिल्कुल एज एन प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं तय बना सकते कि इस आईपीएल में जो परफॉर्म करेगा वही T20 फॉर्मेट में उनको आप ऊपर लेके जाएंगे. इस मैच में उन्होंने अच्छा किया, कहीं ना कहीं उनको भी मौका देना चाहिए था.
बिल्कुल.
और रजत पाटिल, और जिस तरह की फॉर्म में वो दिख रहे थे, बहुत अच्छा, मतलब कह सकते हैं टच में है, और थोड़ा सा कह सकते हैं जो उनका मेंटल टेम्परामेंट है वो भी इम्प्रूव हुआ दिखा है इस बार के इस मैच में. वो उनके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि कहीं ना कहीं वो मेंटल टेम्परामेंट लूज कर जाते हैं कहीं ना कहीं, तभी वो कह सकते हैं कि बड़े मैच के खिलाड़ी बनने से चूकते रहे कई बार. लेकिन वो कुछ चेंजेस उनमें दिखे हैं इस बार, तो मेरे हिसाब से उनको मौका मिलना चाहिए. रजत पाटीदार मतलब क्लासिकल टच वाले बैट्समैन है, लेकिन ठीक है, लेकिन जिस तरह से वो इंजरी प्रोन है और लगातार कहीं ना कहीं टीम से बाहर रहे, अब 30 साल की एज में उनमें इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं करना चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से. आपने सूर्य कुमार यादव को T20I बैटर को जबरदस्ती इन्वेस्टमेंट करके आपने ओडीआई वर्ल्ड कप में भेजा, और आपके पास वो खामियाजा आपने देख लिया कि आपको क्या देखने को मिला है. तो मेरे हिसाब से इस तरह के एक्सपेरिमेंट से बचना चाहिए. आपके पास बहुत बड़ी कह सकते हैं खान है जहाँ पे प्लेयर्स भरे पड़े और वो मौके की फिराक में बैठे हुए हैं, तो आपको उनमें इन्वेस्टमेंट करना चाहिए.
But Animesh, I think it's a misconception यार. Misconception है. 30-year-old मतलब ज्यादा ओल्ड नहीं होता. और आप देखेंगे हसी या मैथ्यू एडन 30 के बाद ही आए थे वर्ल्ड अपने ऑस्ट्रेलियन टीम में, और जिस तरह से उन्होंने डोमिनेट किया था वर्ल्ड क्रिकेट को, वो सब हम देखे हैं. तो 30s पे एटलीस्ट बैट्समैन जो है ना वो पीक भी करता है. आप देखेंगे रोहित शर्मा भी अपने 30s के बाद ही पीक किए हैं.
लेकिन ताउस भाई पाटीदार जब अपने पीक पे थे तब तो उनको टीम में मौका मिला नहीं. अब तो वो अपने पीक पे नहीं है ना. अब तो उनके बैट से कोई इतना अच्छा टच आपको देखने को नहीं मिलेगा. इतनी ऐसी कोई पारी पिछले रिसेंट आईपीएल फॉर्म में भी कुछ ऐसा खास नहीं देखने को मिला था. जब वो अपने 25-26 के एज में थे तब उनका पीक था, तब वो अपने टच में भी अच्छे थे, तब तो उनको मौका मिला नहीं. तो अब उनको लगातार खाली बैकअप करके उस फॉर्म को याद करके हम लगातार बैक कर रहे हैं, ये भी तो गलत है.
हाँ, ये बिल्कुल बात सही है अनिमेष आपकी। और यहाँ पर एक और चीज़ भी है, हम वही डिस्कस कर रहे थे ना कि टेस्ट क्रिकेट में जहाँ पर आपको एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर्स चाहिए, वहाँ से तो आप एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर्स हटा रहे हैं। तो अब वहाँ पर आप जगह बना रहे हैं, किन प्लेयर्स की जगह बना रहे हैं? नोबडी नोज़, ओनली बीसीसीआई नोज़। I was just having a cursory glance over Twitter right now, what people are saying, what are different, organizations are saying, and everybody is saying only one thing: enough of sources, enough of likely, those words that he might likely feature in T20s, or he might likely come in the ODI format. Everybody's saying enough of likely reports. We need an official update. Why BCCI can't release an update in the evening or in good hours? Why they always take us to the end of the day moment, and people are eagerly waiting. And one thing that I would say here is that why people are waiting so much is that people are really looking forward. They're quite hopeful from Team India in the T20 format and the tests now. People are not that much interested in the ODI squad, and that's why people aren't talking much about Sanju Samson even on social media. Though there are certain trends going around Sanju Samson, but people are more interested whether Rohit Sharma will be there in the T20 squad or not. So that's a very, very important update, impending update. We haven't heard any official announcement whether Rohit Sharma will be there in the T20 squad or not. So you stay tuned to Cricket Next, because we will be breaking an information soon for you all. We have Cricket Next correspondent Sahil Malhotra live in Delhi. He will be giving us all updates. He came in this live session. He gave two important updates. One, that Rahul Dravid came for all official work after BCCI offered him an extension to his contract, but he was quite tight-lipped around it. And the second thing that Sahil Malhotra mentioned was all the updates that I'll be leaving you with. So these are all the updates on your screen about India versus South Africa. T20, ODI, and Test squad. So you go through these all updates, and as soon as we get an official update, we will be coming up with all the latest updates for you all. Thank you so much, everyone, for all your questions, and you all stay tuned to Cricket Next, and do join us every evening at 6:30 p.m. in our live shows. Thank you.
फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।